Hello, my name is Karen Yopa, and I'm a Study Abroad Advising Assistant with UB Study Abroad Programs. I'm here today to speak with you about study abroad opportunities available through both UB as well as the Suny system. Let's start with the basics. What is study abroad? Study abroad programs are international experiences through which students can earn academic credit abroad. There are a few different types of programs. Some are partner programs where UB actually works with institutions and universities abroad where our students can go to study. Some of these are exchange. Exchange programs do include UB tuition. However, the tuition of the host university abroad is actually waived. We also have direct enroll programs. Direct enroll programs do have an additional program fee, which includes the tuition of the host institution or university abroad. Additionally, UB students can participate in faculty-led study abroad experiences. Faculty-led programs are those that are led by UB or Suny professors, where they take a group of students abroad to a specific location or set of locations where that group of students take the same course or set of courses. We also have study abroad experiences that do include internship components where students can gain international job experience through their study abroad program. UB on its own has about 80 different programs covering about 30 different countries. And in addition to that, University at Buffalo students are also eligible to participate in programs available through Suny. Suny does expand the options available to literally hundreds covering every single continent. Next, why would you consider study abroad? I think that everyone could probably come up with at least one reason particular to them why this would be a valuable experience, but just to cover some of them broadly, it's a great way to experience another educational system and take classes that might not be available at UB. For example, maybe you want to take courses that are really particular to the region or the history of a particular country that are offered at one of our partner universities and could really complement your degree program on campus, even if UB does not offer that same exact course. Additionally, you can study your major and minor requirements from a different perspective. So maybe you are taking some courses that are pretty comparable to what's offered at UB, but you're getting a new, unique perspective by taking it from a different university in a different country. That can, again, be very valuable towards your degree program here on campus. Study abroad is also a great way to improve your language skills. What better way to learn a language than to truly immerse yourself into a country where it is spoken, where you can use the language not only in your classes, but also with the friends you make as you're traveling, and then perhaps even if you're staying with a host family, you can use it in your day-to-day living situation. It's also a great way to build leadership skills and also to develop a greater appreciation for other cultures. In addition to all of that, study abroad is something that will make you marketable as you're searching for a job and future career. It's something that you can and certainly should include on your resume. With study abroad, some of this will be able to speak to those hard skills that you gained. So maybe you learned and really developed another foreign language while you were studying abroad. It can also be the academic coursework that you selected. Perhaps it helps you to gain a strategic international understanding or really delve into a particular topic that is really important in the career path that you're choosing. Those are things that you can speak to, but then also the other skills that you gain from living in that country for that time. Things like the adaptability and problem-solving skills of learning to navigate a new country's public transportation system that you weren't previously familiar with. Things like cross-cultural communication skills that you gain through doing group projects with students from your host community, as well as other international students while studying abroad. All of these skills that you gain through your experience are things that you can pull forth as you're having a job interview or as you're working forward in your career post-graduation. Next, who can study abroad? So UB does send students abroad from freshman year all the way through senior year, and all majors are eligible to participate. Some programs are going to be very specific, where they're really geared toward maybe upperclassmen in a particular major, whereas other programs are basically open to any UB student. Every single program will clearly list the eligibility requirements so that you can see right off the bat if it's one that you would be eligible to participate in. The credits that students earn through study abroad can be applied towards major, minor, as well as general education or UB curriculum requirements. For example, the global pathway is something that study abroad is very clearly built into. It allows a lot of flexibility when students choose to complete their global pathway abroad, and our office will work with you to make sure that you're planning appropriately. Students can do the entire global pathway abroad, all 9 credits, Or they could do one course at a study abroad program and then the remaining courses at UB, or 2 courses through a study abroad program and that final course at UB. So there's a lot that you can do with the global pathway, and our office will work with you to have courses reviewed for global pathway requirements if they haven't already, as well as major and minor requirements, so that ultimately as you're opening an application and certainly before you go abroad, our goal is that you know what the courses that you will be taking abroad will actually mean here at UB, and that they will keep you on track to graduate on time. Next, when can students study abroad? So we have programs available during the winter, which tend to be a couple of weeks long. We have summer programs, which can be anywhere from a couple of weeks long to almost your full summer break, so 2.5 months. We have semester programs where students study abroad during the full fall term or the full spring term, as well as full year-long study abroad experiences, so that academic year or calendar year program. In addition to that, students can participate in study abroad programs more than once. So if there are multiple programs that you're interested in, the most important thing is to really just start planning early and start that conversation with our office. Which gets us into the how do I go about studying abroad? So most important, consider your goals and plan early by visiting our website to review programs, eligibility requirements, and application requirements. You can consider things like the academics. What courses are available through this particular program, and do they fit with what I'm hoping to satisfy to keep me on track to graduate at UB? Considering things like accommodations. What type of housing are you looking for? Maybe you do want to stay with a host family to really hone up your language skills, and that's something that you're looking for in a program. Or maybe you're more comfortable staying in a student dorm or some shared apartment complex. Those types of things are available right on our website and will help you to weigh programs based on what your particular needs are. You can also consider cost. Every single program will have a budget sheet available online, which will make it easy to compare different programs, but also to compare a particular program to your cost of attendance at UB for a particular semester. Additionally, we recommend that you meet with our study abroad staff as well as your academic advisor while you're planning for study abroad. We're always happy to facilitate your planning process, and your academic advisor can also give their insight in terms of what courses you should be taking and looking for as you're pursuing study abroad. In terms of finances, we recommend that you research study abroad opportunities and also connect with a UB financial aid advisor to discuss what financial aid or loans might also be available to help fund your study abroad experience. So let's get into a couple of examples. Right now I have the UB Study Abroad website as well as the Suny Study Abroad website linked on the screen. And let's start with our UB Study Abroad website for our first sample. So this is our UB Study Abroad homepage. If you click this orange programs button in the top right-hand corner, it'll take you to a web page where you can search by a couple of different categories. So term, maybe you know exactly what term you want to study abroad. Maybe you want to do a summer program. You click the image and it'll narrow it down to summer study abroad experiences through UB. Academics covers some of the broad schools available on UB's campus. Region will give you an overview of continents available, where maybe you know you want to study abroad in Asia, but you're open to what country. You click that link, it'll take you to a list of programs in Asia. Type, so these are the types that I mentioned at the beginning of my presentation. You can click the plus sign to get a little bit of a reminder of what each one encompasses. And if you're interested, you click the picture, it'll take you to a list of, in this case, faculty-led study abroad programs. To get even more specific, you can use this green advanced search tool. So this will let you put in multiple categories at once to really hone in on programs that are the right fit for you. So for example, maybe you know you want to study abroad in Europe during the spring semester, and you are a mechanical engineering major. So I'll put that in the area of study category. You click search, and it will narrow down our list of UB programs to just the programs that meet those parameters to make your search process a little bit easier. Once you have this list, you can click the link and it'll take you to that particular program's online program brochure, where you can find information about the courses that are available, the application dates and deadlines, budget sheets, accommodations. It's all available right online, as well as the name of the advisor for that particular program, so that you know who in our office you should connect with for specific program-related questions. In addition, on our website, another valuable resource back at our UB Study Abroad homepage, if you scroll down and click the tile that says, "Are there scholarships available?" You click through it one more time. It will take you to a website where you can see scholarships available through our office, across UB's campus, as well as outside of UB. Scholarships can be competitive, so it should really be part of a wider conversation with financial aid, with looking at the budget sheets and considering any money that maybe you have saved for your program. It's a wide conversation. All of those components should be involved, but you should also put your name out there for the scholarships that you are eligible for. So as you scroll down, you'll see the first two sections are scholarships available through our office. We have a section of UB departmental scholarships for study abroad. So still at UB, still for study abroad, but outside of the UB study abroad office. We have external scholarships for study abroad. So these are ones where you can actually meet with UB's Office of Fellowships and Scholarships to put together your application. In particular, I do like to point out the Gilman Scholarship. If anyone is Pell eligible and a US citizen, I do encourage you to work with UB Fellowships and Scholarships to put together a Gilman application. Additionally, there are extra links that you can use to search for funds to pay for your study abroad experience. So definitely pay attention to this resource as you're looking at our study abroad website. So in addition, we also have the Suny study abroad website. So this will allow you to search through that whole Suny system for study abroad programs that are available. You'll click Start Now. And then similar to our website, you'll have a number of different parameters that you can narrow down experiences by. So let's do Where To. And we'll do France. You click the country, save filters. It'll show you a number and the location. You click that, and it'll show you a list of names of programs as well as brief descriptions. If you see one that seems like it might be a good option, you click View Details and Get Started. This will take you to that specific SUNY school's study abroad homepage where you will pull up their list of programs, find the one you were interested in, and it will take you to their online program brochure where you can find similar information about cost, accommodations, courses that are available, the names of the advisors through that school. And you also will have me as a point of contact on UB's campus, where if you do have questions, I actually meet with UB students interested in other SUNY programs, and I can speak to you about course articulation, about the application process, about different policies and procedures between UB and SUNY participation. So know that you still do have someone on UB's campus that you can turn to with your questions, in addition to the advisors of the other SUNY school who will be happy to help you with those program-specific concerns.